From Outside the Book, I'm Barbara Deeb, joined now by Adam Rex, who runs the gamut. He's actually running SMEC for president, and so with the current situation with the presidential politics, maybe this is a good idea.
Yeah, I really think that one of my fictional characters should definitely throw his hat into the ring at this point. Because
Why not?
I mean, I can't make the election cycle any weirder than it already is.
Now, let's talk a little bit about you, the author. How you went about even beginning to start writing some of these things.
Well, so my book, The True Meaning of SMEC Day, that was turned into the DreamWorks movie Home, I just started writing that back in, gosh, it was 2001, I think. And it was a thing that I was writing just to amuse myself in my spare time, or to procrastinate.
A diversion, sort of?
Yeah, it was my procrastination, really. Like, I was supposed to be working on illustrations of dragons and orcs and things like that at the time, and for some reason that was boring me, so I was writing this story instead. And so I was writing it kind of in secret for a long time without even my agent knowing about it.
But that's okay if your agent doesn't know those things, right?
Yeah, I probably should have brought him into the loop a little bit earlier. But anyway, once I did, he was able to sell that, and so that was my first novel. And then SMEC for President is the sort of, I guess I can say, long-awaited follow-up to that book. The original book came out in 2007, and SMEC for President just came out last year.
Yeah, but you talked about, so you wrote this in the early 2000s, and then fast forward 2015, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it didn't feel like fast forward. It was a long process. I think DreamWorks optioned the book in maybe early 2008, maybe late 2007. So it was several years before I was even certain that they were going to make the movie, before it was actually greenlit, and then several more years until the movie actually came out. So,
can I ask you something? As an author, illustrator, is that something you dream of? You've got this, what you think is a really great book, and boy, wouldn't it be cool if they made a movie out of this?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Yeah, it was something I was, hoping could happen at one point, even if for no other reason than it was going to bring new readers to the book, because it's so easy for, a book to even do fairly well, but then still, fade into obscurity and be out of print
Sure.
in 10 years. So the movie has sort of guaranteed that the books are going to have a little bit longer shelf life than that.
Oh, and when we're talking movie, DreamWorks, hello.
Yeah.
If you're going to have somebody make a movie based on your book, DreamWorks is great. And then let's put Rihanna in it to star.
Rihanna played the main character, and Jim
Parsons?
Parsons from The Big Bang Theory played the main alien, which was, it was surreal. I ended up at a party with Rihanna at one point, and basically just looked at her from afar like she was just a pretty Christmas tree, and did not approach her because I figured I wouldn't know what to say to her anyway.
No.
So.
Now, you also mentioned you can't complain because it looks like there might be some TV out of that as well.
Yeah, so I don't know if there will be a movie sequel to Home. I think that's still, a subject of deliberations, but they are going to make a home television show that'll be dropping on Netflix in June or July. And so I'm really excited about that. I've seen the first couple of episodes, and I think it's kind of a slightly different, more iconoclastic take on the whole thing. So I'm pretty excited about it.
So, like, if we opened up your brain and looked inside, what would we see?
Oh gosh, I think probably just the same guck that you'd find in anybody's head.
With a little
don't
more
know.
creativity?
Yeah, it could be. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just write the kind of books that I want to read, and I feel like any of us could do that if we put our minds to it.
Thank you for sharing your story and continued success. We've been
Thank you.
talking with Adam Rex.